Think your sluggish throttle means an expensive repair bill? It does not. In this video, I will show you 3 proven methods to reset your throttle position sensor. Each method fits a specific situation, so you will know exactly which one applies to your vehicle. I will also point out the mistakes that turn a simple reset into a costly repair. Start with method 1, but stay for method 3. It solves problems the first 2 cannot. Method 1. The ignition cycle reset. This works on most vehicles built after 2000. Use this first when your throttle feels unresponsive, your idle is rough, or your engine revs inconsistently with no error codes showing. Start with the engine completely off. Key out of the ignition. Take 30 seconds and do nothing. This matters because residual electrical charge in the system needs to dissipate before the reset begins. Insert the key and turn it to the on position. Do not start the engine. Your dashboard warning lights will come on. That is normal. Leave them. Now move to the gas pedal. Press it down slowly and steadily. Take 5 full seconds to reach the floor. Speed matters here. Pressing fast skips the sensor calibration window. Hold the pedal fully down for 3 seconds once it reaches the floor. Release the pedal just as slowly as you pressed it. 5 seconds back up to the resting position. This full press and release cycle is 1 repetition. Complete 3 repetitions total without stopping between them. Rushing or skipping a repetition resets the count and the procedure fails. After 3 full repetitions, turn the key to off. Remove it completely. Wait 10 seconds. Reinsert the key, start the engine, and sit still for 60 seconds. Pay attention to the idle. A successful reset produces a smooth, stable idle within the first 30 seconds. Press the accelerator lightly. The response should feel immediate and proportional. If the throttle feels noticeably smoother than before, method 1 worked. If the problem persists, move to method 2. Before jumping into the second method, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. Awesome, let's keep going. Method 2. The battery disconnect reset. Use this method when method 1 produces no improvement. It applies specifically to vehicles with fully electronic throttle control systems, which includes most vehicles built after 2005. This method clears the ECU memory completely and forces the throttle system to relearn from zero. Park on a flat surface, engine off. Key removed from the ignition before you open the hood. Leaving the key in the ignition during a battery disconnect causes electrical damage on certain vehicles. Open the hood and locate the battery. You need a wrench sized for your battery terminal nuts. Most vehicles use a 10 mm. Loosen the nut on the negative terminal first. This is the black cable marked with a minus sign. Once loose, pull the cable off the terminal and position it away from the battery. The metal end of the cable cannot touch the terminal or any metal surface during the wait period. Contact causes a short and restarts the electrical system immediately, defeating the purpose. Wait 10 minutes. This duration allows capacitors throughout the electrical system to fully discharge. A 2 or 3 minute wait leaves residual charge in the ECU memory. The reset stays incomplete. Reconnect the negative cable and tighten the nut firmly. A loose connection causes voltage fluctuations that produce the exact symptoms you are trying to fix. Insert the key and turn to the on position only. Let the dashboard run its full startup check cycle before proceeding. This takes about 30 seconds on most vehicles. Start the engine. Let it idle without touching the accelerator for 10 to 15 minutes. During this period, the ECU is relearning idle parameters and throttle baseline position. Pressing the accelerator during this window interrupts the relearn cycle. Set a timer and leave the car alone. After 15 minutes, turn the engine off. Restart it and check throttle response. Most vehicles show clear improvement at this point. If the problem remains after this method, the issue is deeper than an ECU memory problem. Method 3. Throttle body relearn procedure. Use this method after replacing the throttle body, after replacing the throttle position sensor itself, or when persistent TPS-related error codes. Return after methods 1 and 2. This is the most thorough of the 3 procedures. Before starting, verify your battery is fully charged. A battery below 12.4 volts cannot sustain the relearn procedure correctly. The throttle motor draws current during the learning cycle, and a weak battery causes incomplete calibration. Turn the engine off and confirm it is cold. A cold engine means it has been sitting for at least 2 hours. Performing this on a warm engine produces inaccurate baseline readings during calibration. Disconnect the negative battery cable using your wrench. Wait 2 full minutes. Reconnect it. Turn the key to the on position. Do not start the engine. Walk to the front of the vehicle and listen near the engine bay. Within 30 seconds, you will hear a faint buzzing or clicking sound coming from the throttle body. This is the throttle plate motor running through its calibration sweep. It is measuring the full range of throttle plate movement from fully closed to fully open and storing those reference points in the ECU. Do not touch the accelerator pedal during this process. Do not open the hood or disturb the throttle body. Any interruption forces you to restart from the battery disconnect step. The buzzing stops after 3 to 5 minutes on most vehicles. Once it stops, turn the key to the off position. Wait 30 seconds, remove the key. Reinsert the key and start the engine. Let it idle for 10 to 15 minutes without accelerator input. The ECU is now mapping fuel trims and idle control parameters against the newly calibrated throttle position reference points. Skipping this idle period means the calibration data is incomplete and drivability problems continue. After the idle period, take the vehicle on a 10-minute test drive. Keep driving gentle for the first 5 minutes, gradual acceleration only. After 5 minutes, test normal acceleration and check that throttle response feels linear and immediate. One important maintenance point before finishing. The throttle body itself needs cleaning every 20,000 miles to prevent the buildup that causes TPS problems in the first place. Carbon deposits on the throttle plate edge change the physical position of the plate, which the sensor then reads as incorrect. A clean throttle body keeps your calibration accurate longer. Use only dedicated throttle body cleaner spray. Carburetor cleaner, brake cleaner, and general degreasers damage the throttle plate coating and contaminate the position sensor. The coating damage causes the exact sticking and hesitation problems you just spent 30 minutes resetting. A $9 can of the correct cleaner in 20 minutes every 20,000 miles prevents the majority of throttle position sensor problems entirely. If this video helped you, hit subscribe and join the channel for more simple car maintenance tips, hidden problems, and money-saving fixes. Drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.